There is a law on President Joe Biden's desk that is waiting to be signed that will officially ban TikTok not on just government devices, but on all devices. Now, how did we get here? TikTok's been rumored to be banned from the U.S. over security and data concerns for almost years now. You guys probably remember that era in 2020, maybe early 2021, where people were saying their goodbyes to each other on TikTok and saying, oh, well, guys, this is it. This is it. TikTok's officially ending. Well, it's starting to feel sort of real now that the Trump administration actually signed in a law to ban TikTok when Donald Trump was still president. He's still my president, but when he was still America's president. That was a joke. Please understand that was a joke. Anyways, the Trump administration signed in a law to ban TikTok. However, it was immediately stricken down in the courts. However, this law on Joe Biden's desk doesn't have to go to the courts. It's all up to the big Joe Daddy. If he wants TikTok banned, then it will be banned. And he has expressed that he wants it banned. And we have to wonder, why is it being banned? Why is it actually being banned? Because, everybody's saying it's because there's a security concern with China, and China is getting our data. And I will agree that TikTok definitely takes a lot of our data in suspect ways, but so does every social media app, and I am a bit confused as to why TikTok is the one that's being targeted when Facebook has a public agreement to share your data with China. Yet nobody's sitting there pointing fingers at Facebook, and that's because a few years ago, Facebook hired a ultra-conservative group to start a smear campaign on TikTok to get it banned. TikTok is a huge competitor for Facebook because it's becoming idea-sharing websites, even though TikTok most of the time has some pretty brain-dead ideas. But believe it or not, TikTok is a pretty big competitor for Instagram, and Instagram was probably in a room. Mark Zuckerberg was unplugged from being a robot for a second, and he was probably sitting there thinking, instead of thinking of ways like making Instagram Reels and paying more than TikTok and paying our creators and trying to make actual updates to our apps like Facebook and Instagram, why don't we just get TikTok banned? And so Facebook hired this conservative media group to start a smear campaign that China is harvesting your data and selling it and using it against you, and it's a massive security concern. And don't worry about Facebook doing the same thing, but probably worse. Even though TikTok servers are in the U.S. and there are multiple measures to prevent China from having our data, it's owned by Oracle, which is an American company, and that's where all the U.S. data goes. But all that's beside the point. Let's just pretend for a second that this isn't the case, that America actually does get the data. I feel like this is a way for America to try to flex their muscles at China. The big issue here is, one, TikTok is a big competitor for Instagram, and Instagram wants it gone. Instagram has a lot of money and a lot of influence, and they've gotten their tendrils into the federal government and have got a law that's almost ready to go for TikTok to be banned. I feel like the only way that TikTok doesn't get banned is that it goes to some sort of compromise, and Joe Biden's made it very clear that the only way TikTok doesn't get banned in the U.S. is that if China sells their shares, and TikTok can then be owned and branded as a U.S. company and no longer a Chinese company. The big thing is that it's owned by China, and that's the problem. A lot of people will say, well, Facebook and Twitter is all controlled by China. They're just not officially owned by it, but they have spies all up in there, and Amazon and all these things. And all of this is true. However, it doesn't matter because the mainstream media is pushing this narrative that TikTok is harvesting your data and it's the big bad wolf and it's coming after you. So, if TikTok gets banned, what's going to happen? Well, Instagram's already announced that they're no longer going to be paying their creators anymore, that they're no longer going to be paying creators for their short form content, no longer monetizing, because they don't have to, because TikTok's about to go in the crapper, and so they're losing their only competition. And, you know, me being an ultra capitalist, I like competition, and what I don't like is Facebook's trying to get rid of that competition. Facebook's trying to play God here and take TikTok just out of the equation because they want them out of the equation, and then Facebook just has basically a monopoly over short-form content. There's YouTube Shorts, but YouTube Shorts is all right. I'm trying to give that a kick if you guys want to watch my YouTube Shorts. But if TikTok gets banned, Instagram stops paying, maybe people will stop using Instagram Reels. Maybe people will stop watching it. It definitely discourages creators like myself who Instagram, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys right now. Instagram was my biggest source of income. They paid the most. They paid way more than TikTok for way less views. They paid more than YouTube because, at least for short form content, YouTube obviously is the king when it comes to paying us for content in general. But all of that said, my life is going in the crapper. I mean, if TikTok goes and Instagram no longer pays anymore, that's why I'm giving this YouTube thing a shot again, and I'm not really concerning myself with TikTok, and I'm still posting on Instagram, you know, but I'm not really going to concern myself with money. I mean, guys, I'm going to be freaking broke, so please become a channel member or give me money or something, because I might not be able to... I might have to sell my PC, man. I might be completely gone. I am actually worried, but I have a family that supports me, so it's okay. I'll get through it. You know, I've been extremely blessed that social media has been my job for almost 4 years now, and that I've been able to support myself living in New York. I've been, you know, I recognize I'm extremely blessed. I'm not lucky. I worked for it, but I am blessed, and I am very happy that all this has happened. But, you know, all good things must come to an end. I can't be a TikTok star forever or an Instagram Reel star forever. Although I am almost to 100,000 followers on Instagram, which is quite the feat. I hit 91,000 today. So if you don't follow me already, follow me on Gideon_McManus. But anyways, all shameless plugs aside, you know, shameless plug, please follow me on everything and support me. If you love me, I love you, so please do that. But all shameless plugs aside, I have a serious problem with TikTok being banned. Obviously, I'm biased, but I feel like lawmakers aren't going to budge, these old guys that are running our government, unless it no longer is owned by China. And I don't have a problem with that, but it's really just a question of, does TikTok want to sell? Does ByteDance, which is the company that owns TikTok out of China, will they sell? To me, I'm wondering, is it worth losing the United States audience? You know, I get the United States isn't the only country in the world, but a lot of media certainly runs through the United States, and I think the USA is the center of the world, and you know, we dictate a lot of things, and you know, is it worth TikTok to lose millions upon millions upon millions of users? You know, almost every TikTok sound is from a U.S. artist, and that won't be able to happen anymore because it's going to be banned in the United States. I hope it's not banned in the U.S. I hope Instagram gets their crap together and stop being a bunch of freaking commie idiots and they start paying again, but all of this is just me hoping. I'm very happy posting videos on YouTube. I'm thankful that you guys are watching me, and I love you guys very much. What do you guys think about all this? Are you happy TikTok's going? Are you sad? What do you think about Instagram's hand in all of this? Let me know. Obviously, I'm very opinionated and very biased, but that's why we talk to each other. That's why we share opinions and information, because we need to exchange ideas in order to further our growth and further our society. Anyways, I'm getting preachy, sorry, but thank you guys for watching. I love you very much. Like I said, if you guys want to become a channel member, you can do that by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button on your web browser. I'd greatly appreciate it if you supported me by giving me a little monthly subscription if you'd like. If you can't do that, go over to my Twitch. You can subscribe for me for free on with Twitch Prime. I stream almost every day, and I'm going to try to stream every day. But thank you guys for watching. I love you all very much. And I'll catch you on the flip side when TikTok is banned.